Hey guys, it's Mills here and I'm here to answer some of your burning questions. And I'm ready to spill the tea. The truth is, I'm too cozy to give a Okay, let's get into it. First question. What's your go-to excuse to get out of plans you don't want to attend? I've done some pretty questionable excuses. My go-to is that I'm pregnant. This is crazy, I know. Sometimes I go into a dinner and the restaurant and I haven't checked the menu. And if I don't like the menu, I feel really bad just saying I don't like the menu. That's worked about 3 or 4 times. Jake doesn't love that excuse, but hey ho, it works. And the other one is just like, I have a headache, I don't feel well. And I give everyone excuses because you know what? I don't really want to be honest with you. I don't want to spill the tea with you. Besides Winnie, what are your travel must-haves? Yeah, I have my travel humidifier, my knitting I like, and I think a must-have, a fluffy socks with my unforgettable Crocs because I don't like wearing anything with laces, especially when traveling, so that kind of slip on with my fluffy socks. What more could you ask for? What's one skill you had to learn for a role that you were hilariously bad at? It's a rarity when I come across those. Honestly, like ballroom dancing. I had to do it for a Nola too, and yeah, your girl does not do well. Give me some hip hop, give me some Beyonce, but when I'm having to waltz, it just all goes downhill very fast. So, what's your go-to dance move? Can you show it to me right now? Okay, well, if I'm like at a party, it's usually like just like a in the corner here. If I'm in the middle of the dance floor, she's twerking. Okay, she's getting down. And if it's just in my kitchen, I like to perform like Glinda and Elphaba in Wicked, which is usually just a lot of hand extensions and screaming to the abyss. Yeah, and I can't show them to you right now because I haven't stretched, warmed up. But when I do, you will know about it, trust me. What's the most useless thing you know how to do? Wiggle my ears. Is it happening? Yeah? Good, there you go. That's really useless. What's one secret talent or skill you have that your team has advised you never to show publicly? Oh my gosh, that's actually a question I've never been asked. Well, if I can't show it publicly, I probably shouldn't talk about it publicly, so I won't spill the tea on that one. Where do you feel the most comfortable to be yourself? Probably around my parents and my husband. Yeah, I mean, they get to see the real me. And they still love me, so woohoo! If you had to wear one unforgettable clog on the red carpet, which color would you style? Oh, good question. Probably quartz. I think this is more of a neutral, you can wear with anything. So I would say that, considering I don't really know what I'm wearing for this said red carpet, so let's go natural. Can you explain this? I can explain this. I was in Italy, paparazzi were following me. They actually were being crazy and trying to he was on his motorcycle and he was actually being really disrespectful and horrible to my fans he was he did have zero spatial awareness. So I thought, what way could I get him back? And all he wanted was a picture of my face. So I thought, I'll put a box over my head. And I did. And I drew with Sharpie on the box and he got eyelashes. And it turns out it was a Florence box. And if you scan the QR code, it would take you right to Florence by Mills Coffee. So she's always thinking. What's your guilty pleasure show? Right now, Temptation Island on Netflix. Don't know if anybody's watching it. What the fuck is going on there? I mean, seriously. Jake and I have already placed our bets on who's gonna actually last, but we love it. What's your weirdest superstition? If I walk over 5 grates at a time, 4 or 5 grates at a time on the floor, I have to say toast. And if I don't, I'm falling through the grates. And I've done it since I was probably 4 years old. That, and I like to touch I think it's my left or right hand on a plane, and if I don't do it, nothing happens. I really don't care. I just sit down and go, should have done it. That's it, really. What's something you secretly do when no one is watching? I guess I've already provided this information for you guys. Sing Wicked in my kitchen. like no one is watching, because no one is watching. Nobody cares. And honestly, the only one that does is Winnie, because I think she's secretly Glinda and I'm Elphaba. This is true. Who is your current style icon? Which pair of unforgettable clogs do you think they'd rock? My current style icon. Goodness. Honestly, right now, my nephew, he's 6 months and he's just slaying the game. No one is able to match him. I would say the mushroom colored ones, and actually he just started eating solid foods. So mushroom could be a part of his diet now. This is all full circle for us. Go Ralph, woohoo. What's your biggest travel pet peeve? My husband, he doesn't pack any clothes, just ever. So we'll like leave and I'll have a big suitcase and he has nothing with him, just his phone, never really a charger, usually just steals mine, and then takes his computer and then goes, Mill, I don't have any clothes. And I go, no shit, Sherlock, you didn't pack anything. And he goes, yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll just have to go shopping here. And that is where he gets you. So he likes to not pack to then go to a place to go shop for the trip that he didn't pack for. What's the weirdest thing you've ever searched? Gosh. Okay, on my 18th birthday, I searched on Wiki Feet Millie Bobby Brown, which is actually kind of perfect for the fact that I'm wearing my Crocs, because they cover these feet. But yeah, on Wiki Feet, you can find me. And that is the weirdest thing I've ever searched online. And I'm never gonna do it again. What's your favorite British slang word and what does it mean? I like the word banter. I think chocky bicky maybe? I don't know. I kind of think they're funny. I lived in Australia for a while where they would say like, oh, the rego, and they mean like like a registration office, I think, or like eggs Benny. So I love that like shortened abbreviations of things, and I like that they do that here too. So those are my favorites. Do you have a favorite American slang word? What does Jake say? I think like him and his like fraternity brothers say things that like I'm like, sometimes I actually have to go, what is that? Like I don't even have any, it's brick, meaning it's cold. I've never heard that before. So maybe that's my favorite. Last one, which character's wardrobe from your projects was the least comfortable to wear? I think top one, Enola one, because I had to wear a corset every day. And then the second one, and it's such a close second, is Damsel, because that was also a corset, but it was also like, I think like 13, 14 layers of clothing that I had to wear. And I had to slay a dragon in it, so it's just not very, the whole thing's really quite uncomfortable. So that would be my least. My favorite, Electric State, I love, because I just wore overalls, and I knew what I was doing there, I knew what I was doing. And the second thing, honestly, this new season of Stranger Things, it's very comfortable. But you don't know what I'm talking about yet. Stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you got all the answers you were seeking. Toodles.